Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Martin Dreyfus Show. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. This video is actually showing citizens of other countries taking the war and their country's decisions into their own hands and going to Ukraine to join their military.
Hello, yeah, we've come to join the Ukrainian Army or whatever they're called.
They're not even sure of the army's name, but they're utterly convinced of the cause. This is Leon from Surrey.
They look like they need help. We're young, strong, fit men, we can help, so why not?
Outside Ukraine's embassy in London, a steady stream of men come to find out how they can join up to fight.
You can send email, a letter for this address, and he contact with you and said what you must do.
Okay.
Brian from Kent used to be in the Territorial Army.
And you're prepared to go to Ukraine and fight?
Yeah, I can get on the flight tomorrow.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 60, which means I'm just about within the age range
These are people who have no need right now to go to war. They don't have to leave their homes. They don't have to leave their family or friends or anything that they have at their home behind. They're leaving everything behind. Doing more than any world leader is right now.
Except
We see people from the UK, Poland, Hungary and beyond, the seeds of a volunteer army to fight against the Russians.
You're Iranian and you want to join up to fight for Ukraine. Why do you want to do that?
Because I hate Putin.
I'd like to take, like, a pocket knife, a stove.
War waits for no one, and by mid-afternoon, conscious they need to move fast, we catch up again with Leon and his friend Tom, who also plans to travel to Ukraine.
Body armour goes in there, which protects your chest.
By now, they've got hold of some old kit borrowed from a friend who's an ex-Marine.
He does want it back, so let's hope we make it back alive so I can give it back to him. As soon as you get off the train in Ukraine, your life is on the line. You're not guaranteed to make it back, especially not in one piece.
Have you told your family?
Our family are upset. Obviously it's a hard time, but if I'm this scared and this apprehensive, and what are the people over there going through?
Neither of these men have any...
Again, just absolutely heroic. He has no reason other than his humanity and his morality and his ethics to go do this. No letter in the mail. No one even asked him. People are actually doing the opposite. World leaders are saying the opposite. We aren't going over there to fight this war. And people are taking it into their own hands. They're not giving the world a choice. And that's the dopest thing I've ever seen in my life. Finally taking things out of a few people's hands and putting it into the masses' hands.
military experience. Tom runs a dog care business.
Are you afraid?
Of course I am. I think I would be silly if I wouldn't be afraid.
It's not just volunteer fighters joining Ukraine's war effort. Supporters are gathering donations to send to Ukraine, essentials for civilians and the front line.
I'm extremely proud of our nation. I'm extremely proud that we inspire other people to come and help us out. Those guys are awesome. We need all support we can get.
It's insane. The donations are incredible, of course. UNICEF, we talked about them in a previous video. All those donations are amazing, but these gentlemen are donating the most important asset that the Ukrainian army needs, and that's bodies. Strong, big dudes like that, not, dudes who are ready to go to war and fight. They need more. And without world leaders giving troops to Ukraine, again, they're taking it out of their hands. They're not waiting for the UN to make a decision. They're making the decision now, and they're going and fighting. So, that's the most heroic thing I've seen in my entire lifetime. I've only been around 21 years, but that's the most heroic thing I've ever seen in my life.